Hello, you hottie hot hotties, and welcome to Wild&T. I'm Dallas.
I'm Tara.
Tony.
Teddy. Okay, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. We have a very special guest with us today, and that is our baby brother, Dallas.
Hi.
Filling in for baby sister.
Yes, yes. So today we're going to get in the festive holiday spirits and discuss some fun Thanksgiving and or Black Friday topics. Our first up topic is, are you a cooker at Thanksgiving dinner, or are you an eater of the Thanksgiving dinner? You cannot be both, it turns out.
An eater also includes
The
tablescape.
table setter.
Yeah.
The decorator, the helping prepare, the wiping down the tables, the risking your life to go out and get chairs.
That haven't been touched since last year.
Dallas,
is
why
risky
did you
business.
risk your life? Yeah, tell us.
All right, yeah, this is my story. All right, I had to get you guys off my back about not cooking every single year. So I would be the one who mom would send out into the cold of the day to
The
the shed,
California
right?
cold.
Like
That
60 degrees.
Thanksgiving cold, the leaves are turning different colors, and I'm sent outside to go dig the tables out of this sketchy shed, right? Every single time there's a black widows, brown recluses, I don't know. All right, and I risked myself for you guys, and yet you're qualifying me in the eater category. All right, so that's the bone that I have to pick with this. I'd get the water, I'd wash the tables off, and the water is 20 times colder, right? Because it's in the winter, so I'd get it on my feet. I'd have to come inside, warm up by the fire that we didn't have going because it's Thanksgiving and people are focused on cooking and not a fire.
And
And
it's too hot
yeah,
because the oven's
so
going.
that's my plea to not be considered an eater.
Dallas, the question isn't, were you helpful on Thanksgiving? The question is, did you cook on
Sounds
Thanksgiving?
an awful lot like that.
My extent of cooking was chopping vegetables and maybe stirring a pot while mom was doing something else. Turns out I am an eater, and I didn't realize that until I was assigned to cook the turkey this year for Thanksgiving. And I was like, I don't even know how to do any of this. I've already had stress dreams about it, had to talk to multiple people. Tony's talked me through it. Yeah.
That reminds me that I too need to take my turkey out of the freezer tonight. So you and me both, Tara. But I am the cooker, apparently, because I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. And it is specifically because I get to eat turkey and a lot of it, and I get to have turkey leftovers, and I love turkey. Turkey is my favorite meat, and I only got to eat it like once a year. So Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. And as soon as I got into my own place, I was like, I am cooking myself a full Thanksgiving dinner. And I have done it for the past 2 years. I've done the turkey, the potatoes, the corn, the stuffing, the everything else. I make a full course Thanksgiving dinner for myself because I want it.
Tony, tell your perspective on your first year of doing the full course.
This is probably one of the funniest stories because I had just moved to Florida earlier that year. I had no family, no friends, and I was like, I'm going to make myself a Thanksgiving dinner. So I wake up in the morning, I make myself cinnamon rolls, I eat those for breakfast. I'm watching the Thanksgiving parade, and then the dog show comes on afterward, one of my favorite parts. The turkey is in the oven, all of my sides are prepared, and I'm just like waiting for the turkey to be done. I've cooked myself a pie, I've cooked myself some peanut butter squares. I have everything ready. And then I get a call from Tara, and Tara told me that she was flying in. She had been flying in that day from Panama, and she was in Miami. I was in Melbourne, Palm Bay area, which is 3 hours north of Miami. And and Tara goes, "Do you think there's any way you could come down here?" And I was like, "The turkey will be done in like 30 minutes."
I was like, great, I'm booking a hotel now. And she came all the way down to Miami with the full dinner spread. There's
Full
literally
dinner.
like concierge at the hotel helped us carry the dinner, the turkey dinner up to our room. And it was the most fun Thanksgiving on the like next to the beach, eating our turkey and our pie. It was awesome.
We had full Thanksgiving and then went down and swam in the ocean.
Hmm.
Sounds perfect. Perfect. No, I've always been an eater. I've always been an eater for sure. I loved helping set the table. I didn't love helping, chopping the vegetables, but I did it because our parents were always really busy all day. Actually, what the reason that we were more eaters than cookers is growing up on Thanksgiving Day, our mom would kick us all of the kids out of the house and we'd have to go to the elementary school playground and we would like play. That was what we did
We
on Thanksgiving.
literally had like a baseball game just with, there's 7 of us. So we just had a baseball game every Thanksgiving when we got kicked out of the house. We'd spend like hours. And then once we came home, usually Thanksgiving dinner was ready.
So it was just yeah. So my our mom would have mostly preferred us as kids to be out of her way. And so that's what we did. And then we would come home and do what she needed, which was set everything up for the food. So, but mostly what I did when I was participating in the cooking, it was more the baking side. So, like the rolls or the desserts, that's what I really got into, had the motivation to learn what to do was desserts. So, that is what I'm good at. And since I have been out of the house and have my own family, I still have yet to cook a turkey. I've never done it. My husband does not like turkey. He only likes ham, turns out. Isn't that wild?
Mm,
Which brings us to
that
our
is
next
wild.
little verses. What's better, turkey or ham?
Obviously, turkey.
It's turkey.
I
So,
honestly didn't even like ham for like the first half of my life. I didn't even like it. But I appreciate it now. I'm okay with like an Easter ham, but definitely turkey.
an Easter ham.
Oh, and Easter ham really does. It's good.
One of my friends, one year for Thanksgiving, Malachi and I, we went to our friend's place and they cooked this ham, and it was the most delicious, amazing ham I've ever had. And ever since then, I've wanted to recreate it because it's so freaking good. And yeah, I appreciate myself some ham. I really do like turkey for the symbolism, and and I prefer the dark meat because it's juicier.
It has more
But
flavor for sure.
Less fry.
but
Yeah.
I did, especially through college, had the luxury of being in Hawaii for Thanksgiving, and they eat good food. Because shout out to my uncle Vaughn, he's an amazing chef and always had an amazing spread. So yes, I would just literally show up and eat. That's my life. All right. And then we have the day or the night slash day after Thanksgiving, what we fondly call Black Friday.
Black Friday.
Black Friday. So let's talk about Black Friday.
Am I
How
a cooker, an eater, or a Black Fridayer? I'm a Black Friday.
Tara saves all of her energy for shopping.
Her whole life has led to this one day. Oh man. Yeah. How is it Black Fridays as adults now? How do we feel about Black Friday deals?
I don't think they
I
exist.
mean, it's
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it's
against
turned
humanity.
into like a month-long thing. Like you can get good deals all month long. You can technically get good deals, better deals before Black Friday now. And it's funny because growing up, you always see the news and it's like people trampled on Black Friday.
For shoppers across the country was a black and blue Friday. Ugly scenes, people slugging it out right in the middle of the aisle, fighting to get their hands on some of the best deals.
And it seems terrifying, but the first time I did it as a teenager, I was like, this is the thrill that I am about. Like, I love this. I even convinced my grandma one year to go Black Friday shopping with me because I was spending Thanksgiving with her. And I was like, we have to go Black Friday shopping. She's like, all right, I'll do it. We're going slow, but I'll do it.
I just remember specifically because Tara wanted to go Black Friday shopping. We all had to go Black Friday shopping as sisters. And so I just remember being drugged through these stores that were like half empty because of everything that had just been like torn apart in search of the sales. And I was just like, I'd rather be at home eating Thanksgiving leftovers.
I didn't force you to come. It's not my fault.
It's true. It was always mom. It was always mom.
I was like, if you're lagging behind, you'll get left behind.
That's funny. I literally remember just like you just like choo 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 through the aisles and me just like racing to keep up.
But that's what's like okay about going a little bit later and it being half empty is because you can see things more clearly and you're like, oh, sucker missed that. Sucker missed that.
Tara just hones in. She can sense it's near.
I need to go with you sometime, Tara. I will always wait. Like I always was looking forward to when I became an adult and then I could go Black Friday shopping, right? And like I was like excited for the thrill and everything. And I remember one year I went into town. This is the only time I've ever been out on a Black Friday. And I was in a store. I was like, this is super weird. Why is everything like half empty? Why is it so busy randomly during the week? And then I was like, oh, today's Black Friday. That was my first experience. I had no idea that it was even Black Friday. So then I get all excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in town on a Black Friday. So I was like, there's no deals. I could not find anything that was worth buying that like see marked down. Everything I wanted cost the same amount, or it was like the like most pathetic markdown, or they tag something else, whereas in some kind of bundle where it's like I didn't want everything in that bundle that you're marking down. I just want the thing because the bundle makes it cost twice as much as what I was ready to pay for the thing that I wanted, right? And so I haven't had any positive Black Friday experiences yet. My only big purchase, I guess this was a Cyber Monday purchase actually, was my computer, and it was honestly like the same price as it would have cost
Well, that's
on a
the
regular
thing.
day.
You can't just willy-nilly Black Friday. Like as an adult, you have to go and prepared. You have to prep ahead of time, know what you're going for, know what the deals are going to be. Like you have to do the work to make it worth it. And it's not a ton of work. It's just, simple things you've been eyeing. And then every now and then there's random goodies that you're like, oh, well, okay, perfect. Didn't think of that, but I'll take that.
Tara has the blueprints of the store ready. And she will have plays written on there for, we're going to do a blitz here. It's just think of it as a game plan.
And you have your audibles for when the item's not there.
Okay, I wouldn't say blueprint of the store. I'd say blueprint of the shopping center, and the blitz definitely works for like specific like stores. You're like, we're gonna blitz this store, long play at that store. That's the plan.
Hail Mary over here.
Yeah. Yes.
Just in case.
You are not wrong.
See, football lingo. So now that's all you have to do is you have to look at Black Friday like you would a football game. That's it.
That helps.
Easy peasy.
But honestly, I get fulfillment through other people's shopping needs as well. So if you like tell me what you need ahead of time, I can prepare it for you. You know,
Yeah.
we can practice ahead of time.
So the thing is, I feel like the only things that I want on Black Friday are at the stores that aren't like the main stores, and other stores don't really do deals.
I love,
Yeah, that can happen.
speaking of like deals and, inflation and all of that, I love all the stuff that we're seeing on social media with um we all have TVs, we all have the speakers. We want groceries on sale. We want a Black Friday
That'd
sale
be
for
amazing.
rent. Like these are the things that we want on sale. Which, speaking of, and I don't know how real this is, but I've been seeing stuff on November 28th is the Black Friday for flights for airlines, apparently. So that is the day, it's like the Tuesday or something. That is the day to look for deals on flights. And I am going to be looking
So
on
it's
it.
a Cyber Monday and a Travel Tuesday.
Travel
Oh, that's
Tuesday,
super
yes.
nice.
So
Travel deals Tuesday.
I am very much more of like a Cyber Monday girly than a Black Friday girly because I can just do it from the comfort of my home. So yeah, I don't I don't need to go out and find like a parking space for a deal when I can just do it online on Monday. So that
I feel attacked. Okay. The tangibility of a brick and mortar store is where the thrill, the real feeling is at, you know?
it's true. You get more of an adrenaline rush in person than, just lazily being like, "Oh, perfect. This is 30% off." Click.
Also, Tara, you trained before Cyber Monday and like accessible online shipping was a thing. So
That's true. That makes sense. Yeah.
for me, I think that Black Friday is definitely like it's like a blessing and a curse because since I am a mail carrier, I know that the aftermath of Black Friday is going to be like the absolute worst.
The
But at
dark
the
side of
same
Black
time,
Friday.
yep, at the same time, I know I'm going to be participating because since I've become an adult, it turns out that buying Christmas presents is a lot easier when you do it on Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales. So,
Yeah. I mean, grocery store sales on food would be great. The only problem is it would be wiped out, but it would be great.
It's
Can you
true.
imagine a
We would never have the
Costco,
food.
a real Costco Black Friday, like getting the toilet paper on sale? That'd be awesome.
We already experienced that with COVID. It wasn't on sale, but it was wiped out.
Yeah.
Unintended.
Ew.
Well, beautiful. Well, I think that's a wrap on our beautiful, wonderful holiday Thanksgiving episode. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Happy Black Friday to everyone, and welcome to the next season of Christmas songs and Mariah Carey Christmas and all the fun things that come with that. Remember to treat your Black Fridays like a football game. Love you. Bye.
love you. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Wild&T. This podcast episode was produced and edited by Teddy Chanpoon, Kyron Maciel, and Dallas Hanson. Remember to subscribe, rate, review, and of course, share with your sisters. For more content, you can follow Wild&T on all platforms or our individual socials. See you next week.